Okay, everyone, we have a couple of warm-up questions for you about Music Revolution. And the first one is, what is your favorite genre of music? And the second warm-up question is, have you ever heard a protest song? If yes, what was it about? If no, what do you think a protest song might sing about? Hey, what are you listening to, Mike?
Hi there, Paul. I'm listening to Redemption Song by Bob Marley.
Oh, Bob Marley. I've heard of Bob Marley before, but actually I don't know much about him.
Well, Bob Marley was from Jamaica and he was famous for writing protest songs.
Oh, so what genre is he?
Well, the music that he's famous for is called reggae. It is also from Jamaica.
Oh, what do you mean by protest songs?
Protest songs are songs which try to change the world. The lyrics often talk about injustice or inequality.
I see. So what was Bob Marley talking about?
He wrote songs about many things, including inequality, the gap between the rich and the poor, and about politics, and about corruption.
Okay. So what's this song about you're listening to?
If you can hear the lyrics,
Yeah.
maybe you can understand.
Okay.
I'll start the song from the beginning again.
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you want them? Okay, take those. Did you catch that?
Not really. His accent is too strong.
Yeah, the Jamaican accent can be very difficult to understand.
Oh.
They speak a kind of a pidgin English there.
I see. So, what's he singing about then? Like, I don't understand.
The whole song is about the slave trade. Most people in Jamaica are black, and their ancestors were taken there from Africa as slaves by Europeans.
I've studied that before. Weren't they taken there to work on the sugar cane plantations?
That's right. At that time, sugar was very expensive. So if you could produce sugar, you could become a very rich man.
Yeah. Well, I think it's terrible that one human being could treat another human being like that.
Well,
like an animal, you know?
No, of course I agree.
Yeah.
The white Europeans have a lot to feel ashamed about.
Yeah. Well, thank God we live in modern times where racism is a thing of the past.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, but are you kidding? Well, racism is still a big problem in our society. Just because we don't have slavery anymore, that doesn't mean that racism has disappeared.
That's true. Sorry, I guess I should be more careful when I talk about racism.
Yeah, you should. One of the reasons that I like to listen to Bob Marley is that his songs and his lyrics are still relevant today. Take the first line of Redemption Song, for example. He sings, "Old pirates, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit."
Wow, those are strong lyrics. I guess he's talking about the Europeans coming to Africa and catching slaves?
That's correct. And can you see that the English is not perfect?
Oh yeah, he says, rob I, when he should say, robbed me.
He didn't make a mistake. He deliberately uses Jamaican pidgin English to make his message stronger.
Cool. So you said his songs are still relevant now, but I don't see it, because that song is about slavery.
True. He goes on to sing, "Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds." I think that's very relevant today.
I don't really understand what it means.
Okay. Well, it's open to interpretation, but it means that by keeping people poor and uneducated, the rich, wealthy people can control you. They also use the media to control what we see and what we think. However, the only way people can free themselves from this is to get an education and resist that control.
Wow, that's really deep. I can see why you like Bob Marley so much now. Can I please borrow some of his records?
Sure, take this one. It's called "Catch a Fire."
Thanks.
You bet. Now we have two questions taken from our discussion. Question 1. Bob Marley is from what island nation? Question 2. Do you think that racism is still alive in our societies today?